Hey guys, welcome back to Roman Katie. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to purchase an auction vehicle sight unseen, and we're going to try to flip it for some profit. Now, full disclosure, I have a small used car lot, so this is kind of what I do, but I get a lot of questions about how people can do it. So in this video and part 2, I'm going to show you how you can do it for yourself. Okay guys, here we go. The vehicle that I purchased sight unseen from Insurance Auto Auctions is a 2014 Chevy Traverse all-wheel drive with 100k miles. I purchased this vehicle solely based on these images that you're seeing here, along with a video of the engine. This vehicle is a repossession vehicle, so I'm pretty optimistic that it's going to be a solid purchase. Now, sometimes that goes either way, but I am optimistic here. The main reason I decided on this vehicle is that it meets 3 key demands in my area. It's an SUV, it has ample space for a family or hauling cargo, and it's all-wheel drive, making it ideal for all weather conditions. Since the auction is over 12 hours away, I have decided to use a transporter. So that vehicle is going to be arriving soon, and we are going to explore that together. Let me know what you guys think. Would you buy a 2014 Chevy Traverse all-wheel drive with 100k miles, sight unseen? Okay, as you saw yesterday, the car I bought from the Insurance Auto Auction, sight unseen, has arrived. It arrived last night, and one of the first things I've noticed is it's really dirty. It definitely needs a bath, which is to be expected when you purchase from, auctions. They have a lot of movement and the yard's really dusty, so it's to be expected. So I really didn't get to look over it too much last night because it was really dark and late. So the only thing last night I noticed I had to do was get some gas for it. And I put some gas in it. It was a gas can because they left it on empty. So first things first, we can get right into it and see what we got. From what I've seen so far on this side, it looks to be in really good shape. This tire looks really good, and from what I can see back there, the other one looks good. If all 4 tires match, then that's perfect. That shows that it's been taken care of. You will get them that you'll have like 3 tires match and 1 will be in different brand. I mean, that just means that usually people that have 4 matching tires, it means that they have really tried to take care of the vehicle. So far from what I can see, that looks good. From this angle so far, it doesn't look like there's any damage. There was not much damage in the pictures. The mirrors are good, not busted. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh wow, okay. So as you can see, they have a breaker for like traveling, for pulling a trailer. That may indicate that we have a tow package, but we'll get to that later. So if you look here, so far, everything looks good. We'll start it up in a bit. First, we'll just walk around it. Seats look nice and clean. If you see this here, the auction puts these little things so that no one steals the keys, because that does happen. People do take the keys from vehicles for whichever reason. So far, it looks good. All right, and then the radio and everything. we'll test all that out in a little bit, but it doesn't seem to appear broken. See what, looks like it's already paying for itself. Someone left us some money, so that's a good thing. And we'll look at all this in a little bit when we get inside. But as you can see in there, a little screw thing doesn't go to this car. We'll take that out. So let's move on back here. So if you have a big family, this is a perfect vehicle for you, or you don't even have to have a big family if you just like space. I really like these mats. You know, that shows that someone tried to keep it clean. This is really good if you want to avoid mud and everything. So looks like this seat moves, if I can get it to move up, moves up so that you can access the back. It does have third row, and you can choose whether or not you want to use the third row. If you can see back there, it rides 8. So if you just want to keep just these seats and recline back and put those, you have lots of space to do that. You can even, some of these, you might even be able to take these seats out, and some people use these SUV type of things to even put beds and haul stuff. So that's also an option. I've been really excited about this car. I like big SUVs like this. Oh, it looks like someone left us a goodie for, if you don't know what this is, you can put it on your dash and put your phone. So nice, I'll use that. Now it looks like it wants to stay right there. So, all right, and then if you look here, you've got, of course we'll do more inside, but you got lights turn on and those work, so that's a bonus. You have the dual climate where this doesn't have the, oh yeah, here they are. Some vehicles it's up here, so you've got the dual climate control, so if you know mom or dad or the driver and the front passenger likes it cold and you like it warm, you're able to adjust it back here, or vice versa. You've got, so being that's a 2014, I mean it is 10 years old, but it's a newer vehicle, so you have the USB charge. You want to plug in a phone, a GPS, even for kids. You have the normal, I'm not sure what the official name is, but more like a cigarette lighter. It's a 2014, and you have to remember, we're almost in 2025, so really it's 10 years old, so being 10 years old, it looks great. So back to the tires, again, like I was saying, this one also looks good, so hopefully the other two look good, and we'll be all set for that. Okay, so I mean, these don't look broken, these look good. The emblem, that's a plus. One thing I forgot to talk about, which is one of my favorite things, is it is all-wheel drive. So if you're from, you know, any place that gets a little bit icy, snow, mud, all-wheel drive is really great. Oh, and then it's got the backup sensors, that's a plus. Now, so as we saw inside, it has that trailer brake system. So I suspect that it has a tow package. So often when you see this cut out here, that often means there's a tow package. So let's undo these. It's got these little turny things, that clips that you just turn. And let's see if we can get this off. See, careful you don't break it. Haha, there it is. So that is a big bonus. I mean, not only is this a perfect family car if you've got a family of 8, but now you can also get a boat, a small camper. You know, you can even tow a small car with it. So it's even got the hookups you just for your lights, so you'd be 100% legal. I mean, this car is looking great so far. All right, so as you can see, there's the Traverse LT. One thing that I wasn't expecting, but That's something with insurance auto auctions or any auction. You buy a car sight unseen, you don't know what you might get. So it does have a little dent here, which, you know, that doesn't change how the car operates. So, I mean, if you're looking for a reliable vehicle, then you shouldn't really worry too much about this. So let's open it up. So, of course, you got little, these little hooks here if you want to like tie something down, or you've also got another little where you can put the charging plug thing in there and hook stuff up. Looks like they left a rubber mat, which, I mean, that's not bad because if you have a dog or even muddy stuff. So I'm just gonna pull it. Looks like someone left their clothes hanger. I'm gonna pull that out for now. So, of course, as you can see, these are the seats for the third row, and they pull down. So to collapse it, you just push it. If you wanted to pull it back up, you would do that, but it just lays. It's simple. Some of these vehicles have the electric buttons, but I actually prefer this because, you know, if your battery's dead or something, it's easy to, you don't have to worry about the electric and that kind of stuff. So now that's flat. See what I was saying? If you have, and even, we'll get to it, but if you just had one passenger here, you could lay this other seat down, and I mean, you could put a small person could sleep back here. So, okay, I'm going to just get in here slightly. It's got a cup holder, you know, so if you do utilize the third row and you have a bunch of kids back here, they can put their snacks or drinks. You know how it is. If you ever travel with kids, they eat during road trips. I mean, so far, I think it looks great. Bumper's in really good condition. Again, it's just dirty, but that's to be expected. You know, it's 10 years old, so it's got a little bit of wear and tear here, but nothing really bad at all. So far, I'm pleased with it. So close that up. So coming to the front of the car, headlights all look good. Fog lights, everything looks good. The grill. Okay, so we got a little spot here. Now, that's one thing about insurance. If you've dealt with any insurance auto auctions like IA, Copart, they do not, in most cases, they do not allow you to drive the vehicle out. So they use those giant forklifts, you know, with the great big long forks, and they pick the vehicle up. This was not damaged when I bid on it, and they damaged it whenever they loaded the vehicle. Let me go in here and pop the hood. Okay. So, if you look in here, there's gonna be a little thing. Wow, it's really clean. This is the first time I'm seeing it under the hood with you guys. So, of course, you've got your battery here, your antifreeze. This is where you'll put your oil. So everything is actually, I want to check the oil. I saw a napkin in here. All right. This napkin was in there. Hopefully somebody didn't wipe their boogers or something on it. But gross. You never know what you're gonna find. All right. So let's see. The oil doesn't look too dirty. It actually looks all right. If you ever get one and the oil is really crusty and nasty looking, that's not good. All right. Well, the oil looks level, looks good. So if you go to check and this is dry, do not start the vehicle. I'm gonna start it up here. guys, she starts up really nicely. Let's get in and look at a few things here. So it's really comfortable. I mean, as you can see here, I'm sitting comfortably. So looks like it's telling us the lift gate is open. There we go, that went off. Okay, everything looks good. There's our napkin from earlier with that nasty oil. So let's see if the radio works. Radio seems to work. So source, we have FM, AM, and looks like you can purchase. I'll turn that down but looks like you can purchase satellite radio. So let's go to FM just for a second, and we'll see if we can find something to hear if it works well. Okay, we can see the radio works. Okay, and then so far everything looks good in here. It's got the you can turn the volume up and down. So it's got cruise control, you've got all that. So okay, here we go. Let's put it into reverse, and we've got heated seats, non-heated seat, so you can turn that on and off if you don't want your seat to be heated. It's got 3 controls. This is for the rear wiper, this traction control, and then this is the trailer brake system. You can do that, and again there's for charging. This is good for, as we were saying, with towing. It collaborates with this here. So of course your lights. So everything looks to be good in here. Let's see if here we go. We've got the rear backup camera. So everything is, there's that nasty paper towel. That opens and closes. I think that's where you can put some coins. So this little thing here opens if you want to put your insurance cards or sunglasses. Looks like it has the OnStar that you can subscribe to. Okay, and then one thing I want to do is I need to get the cutters here and cut this off. Okay, so it's on. Everything looks good. We got 100,000 miles, so that looks good. One thing, let's clean this windshield because the windshield is dirty. Let's see if it's got any fluid in it. Oh yeah, it does. Well, that's good. Alright, we'll scrape the writing off later, but let's take it for a drive. Most importantly, let's put our seatbelt on. Alright, there we go. It goes into drive, and let's see here how it's gonna drive. Blinker works. So far so good. I don't hear any noises pulling out. Alright, looks like it's shifting well. Everything on the dashboard looks good. Okay, it looks like we do have an ABS light that just came on, which is no big deal. I'll use my scan tool and figure out what that is. That could just be because it's maybe been parked for a little while. That doesn't really mean anything serious. So let's go in here and get some gas. Okay, so we just got gas and now we're on our way back. So far it looks like it runs and drives well, it shifts well, doesn't seem to have any mechanical issues. As far as the traction control and the ABS, I'm really not too worried about that due to the fact that in my experience Often when you buy a car from IA or Copart, the car has been parked at Copart or IA for a month or even longer due to the fact that they were waiting for the title and the paperwork and such. So a lot of times the ABS and the traction control is on because the car hasn't moved or been driven for a while. So I think because as far as I can tell, everything seems good, so, and it's not leaking anything, so I believe that's why it's on. But in the next video, I'm going to use my scan tool and check the ABS and the traction control. So stay tuned and like and subscribe. Okay, so now that we've taken it for a test drive, we've looked over it. I mean, so far it looks pretty good to me. Yeah, we do have, we're gonna have to do a little bit of work with the ABS, and stay tuned because that's gonna be in the second video. But other than that, so far, I mean, it doesn't seem to have any mechanical issues. It's got good mileage. I mean, I'm happy with it. That's the thing with an auction vehicle. You do have to expect, so if you ever bid and you buy something, you have to expect that there is a high percentage that you're going to have to do something, at least something small. I mean, there will be the rare occasion where you might get one, you just get it, clean it up, and send it down the road. But 9 out of 10 times, you have to do at least something small, whether it's, small part or just maybe a tire, just anything. But with that being said, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that I got a good deal? I mean, I haven't told you how much I've paid for it yet, and the breakdown, that's going to be in the next episode. So make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can see in the next one. The next video, we're going to tackle fixing the ABS issue. We're going to clean it up once we get the ABS fixed, and then we're going to hopefully sell it and send it down the road to a lucky family that will get some good use out of it. And you'll see in my next video that everything that I use, the platforms and everything, you have access. You could also do this if you wanted to. And if you decide that you would like to purchase a vehicle from auto auction and you don't have a way to do it, like maybe you want to purchase from a dealer only auction, then hit me up. I'm able to help you with that. And I'll leave my number in the description below. So again, just let me know. I'm happy with it. I think I've got a good deal. I know you don't know how much I've paid for it yet, but you know what? Comment below and let me know what you think I paid for it. Before, in this video, let's get some guesses and let's see who's right. Let me know what you think. How much you think I paid for it, and let me know how much you would pay for it. If you were the one even looking at it on the market. It's a 2014 Traverse with 100K miles, all-wheel drive. It's got the tow package, backup sensors, backup camera, heated seats, satellite radio. I mean, it's loaded. It's nice, plenty of space. So just let me know what you would pay for it if you were a family of 6, 7, 8 and you were looking to tow a camper or a boat. In the next one, I will put the breakdown, and that'll be at the end of the video. So you have to watch through and see what happens. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on, because you won't know what happens in the next video if you don't turn it on. Thanks again for watching my channel, and I look forward to flipping this with you in the next one.